All settled? Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Joe Pusey. I'm part of the Aviation and Federal GP here at Burns & McDonnell. Today, I want to talk to you about these. This is a fun size candy bar, so-called fun size. I think they should be banned. Illegal. Cease to exist. Why? Let me tell you. They're gimmicky, they're lousy, they're unnecessary, and worst of all, they're misnamed. Now, I'm not here to persuade you to stop Halloween or stop eating candy. Oh, far be it from me to stop you, because I love candy. My call to action is simply that this monstrosity of candy evolution should cease to exist. Fun-sized candy bars are gimmicky. It started back in the 1950s with the Curtis Candy Company. They started selling smaller sized candy bars of their Butterfingers and Baby Ruth bars, and they called them, anybody know? Junior size. Not to be outdone, the Mars Corporation in the 1960s also started selling smaller sized candy bars and calling them junior. But their advertising men said, and women, said, you know what? Junior accurately describes the product. We can't have that. So they came up with a new term, fun size. Fun size, doesn't everybody want to buy a fun size candy bar? New term, same product. And by the 1970s, a panic had arisen over poison pixie sticks and razor blades and candy, and suddenly, factory packaged candy bars seem pretty attractive to the public, because nothing says childhood innocence like a multinational confectionery with tamper-evident wrapper. Gimmicks. My next point. Fun-sized candy bars are lousy. Lousy for what? The environment. Let me tell you. To equal one full-size candy bar, you need a lot more wrapper on these fun size. In fact, I'm an engineer and I work at an engineering corporation, and I did some hardcore calculations. For Snickers alone, you need about 2.5 times the wrapper, and that includes having a bag to encompass all these stupid fun size. And do you guys know where the wrappers go when you're done eating them? They go to the trash, the landfill, the dump. Not good for the environment. So they are lousy. I hope I spelled that right.
Close enough.
So we've established fun-sized candy bars are gimmicky, they're lousy, but they're also unnecessary. Mars Corporation and the other candy companies are going to argue that these little fellers are great for portion control. Really? Do you guys know how many of these you have to eat to equal one full-size Snickers?
2.
Or?
Two.
Higher. Too much. 3.1. 3.1, folks. How many of you have ever eaten 0.1 of these things? Nobody. You eat one, and then another, and suddenly the Halloween candy bowl is sitting in front of you, it's half empty, and there's candy wrappers everywhere, and you're wondering, what have I done with my life? Fun-sized candy bars are misnamed. They're not fun. Let's do a survey in here. Who thinks a fun-sized candy bar is more fun than a full-size candy bar? Anybody? Raise your hand. For real? Okay. All right. Well, that's science. That's science, folks. So 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1/10 of you think this is more fun. The science has spoken, everybody. Fun size is not considered fun by the public. And if that definition isn't good enough, I went to Merriam-Webster and I looked up the definition of fun. Providing entertainment, amusement, or enjoyment. Nowhere in that definition does it say less Snickers. Although, if you go down to the third definition or so, they mention being made fun of or a sport, a joke. Well, Mars is having fun, and we're the joke. So the next time somebody hands you one of these, just remember what you're holding. A gimmicky, lousy, unnecessary, misnamed symbol for everything that is wrong in our country. There's nothing fun about fun size. At least, if you're not going to get rid of them, let's rename them. Maybe you can call them mini size or disappointment size. Hell, even call them fart size for all I care. But if the candy companies are going to be honest, I think they should call them glum size.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Nice.